Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today we are doing what is probably one of my favorite types of videos to do here on the channel, just because I never know what I'm going to be pulling out of a mystery box, and that's what we're looking at today. So take a look at this here. So this is only $10 and they guarantee at least 50 DVDs and no duplicates. So that's remarkable. That means at most I will be spending 20 cents a DVD, which frankly, if this turns into a complete bust and I don't keep anything, I can just take it to my disc replay and they will give me 20 cents a DVD. So there's really no risk in this one, but I'm really excited for this just because, one, it's not a Second and Charles box. I actually picked this one up from Media Reload, which is from the Sterling Heights or Utica area here in Michigan. And I've been there a couple times in the past, but this is the first time they had these blind boxes, and I did buy two of them. I have another one sitting right over there. Obviously, I'm just going to go through one in this video because I'm sure it's going to take me long enough. But look for box number 2 coming in the next couple of weeks here. So admittedly, my expectations on this box are extremely low, but that's totally fine. It's just fun to open up these blind boxes, and frankly, you guys seem to enjoy it, so it's a couple of easy videos, if nothing else. So let's get into this. Before we do, though, if you have a quick second, please hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. But with that said, let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right in to my first blind box from Media Reload. Alright, so we are opened up. You can see the box in frame a little bit here, but I should also mention that the other big difference between this box from Media Reload and the box from Second and Charles is that I know there's no Blu-rays in here. With the Second and Charles box, there was that possibility of getting a Blu-ray, but between the two boxes I think I got less than 10% Blu-ray, so the majority was DVD, and of that 10%, I maybe kept like 3% of them, so it was very low numbers anyway. So we'll see what is inside here, and like I always do with my unboxings or my blind boxes, I'm going to try to do this as kind of free-flowing as possible with as few cuts as I can, but obviously I will here and there to check my application, my movies app, to see if I actually own something. So I'm just going to reach onto the top here and grab the first thing we have. Okay. All right, so this is the type of stuff that we might have. Well, it's new. It's brand new, so there's that. But this is from Ollie's. I have never seen a movie that's worth picking up from Ollie's. This is One Night Stand from Caroline Rhea. Ray? I don't know how you say that. But I know her from Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. She's one of the aunts. And she's actually quite good on there. So, I mean, maybe this will be decent. I have no idea. Somebody bought it for a whopping $1.99 from Ollie's. So, I hope we don't get a ton like this. So, do I even keep this? You know, I do have a couple of other stand-ups in my collection, just from Mill Creek Entertainment, and this is only 30 minutes, so maybe I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna put that in the keep pile, something I don't have at least, so there's that. All right, let's see. Movie number 2. Okay, interesting. This is called Mortal Thoughts. Demi Moore, Bruce Willis, and Harvey Keitel. I have never even heard of this before. Oh no. And then, of course, we get into this issue right down here. Full screen version, reformatted to fit your TV screen. That is incredibly disappointing. So that one is going to go in the trade away pile or giveaway pile, whatever I end up doing. Out of curiosity, I wonder how these discs look, though. Well, this one looks mint, so that's good. That's a promising thing, a promise of things to come, hopefully. But Mortal Thoughts, because it's in the wrong aspect ratio, that is going into the trade pile. Oh, I have no idea how this is going to go. Oh, all right. So this is good for my daughter. She loves Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. So this is Mickey and Donald Have a Farm. She will absolutely love this. I'm not going to check all of these, but I am going to check this one because it's a kid's one. And typically when I find these at the thrift store, they are just decimated. So let's see. Oh, no, it's actually in really good shape. Perfect. So my daughter will be very thrilled to know that she has another Mickey Mouse Clubhouse one. She watches this on Disney Plus all the time. So that's definitely a keep for her. So that's a good one. 20 cents well spent. Oh, great movie, Open Water. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, and it is in widescreen, which is the proper aspect ratio. I do own this one on Blu-ray already, though, so that will be going into the trade pile. So it looks like most of them are spined, but like the top layer was facing up, so... All right, so another one for my daughter, Doc McStuffins. This is Time for Your Checkup. So that's another one she really likes to watch, Doc McStuffins. So yeah, this is another one that will definitely go to her. Make sure it's the same thing underneath the slipcover. I love that the two slipcovers are with the two kids' movies. But anyway, yeah, she'll like that one. So hopefully we don't get a ton of kids' movies. That's not really what I'm looking for. She has way more than she can... like father like daughter, I guess. She has way more than she's ever going to watch anyway, but I guess that's just par for the course. But all right, so next up here we have The Green Mile, and this is in a snapper case, which is pretty cool. I love this movie. I think it is fantastic. I am like 90% certain I own it behind me here on Blu-ray, though. I'll check later on when I have something else to check with it. But yeah, I think I already own this one. But still, really good movie. Just taking a sticker off the back. More importantly, it is in widescreen, so that's great. So this is one I'll hold on to if I don't own it, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to put this in the maybe pile, and I will come... I don't have a lot of room on my table over here, but I'll come back to it later on in the video when I have something else to just double check with my app. So let's move on here. Good People. Money Changes Everything. James Franco... Kate Hudson, Omar Sy, who I don't know, and Tom Wilkinson. Interesting. So this is one I don't have. Directed by Henrik Ruben Gens. Innocent, greedy, desperate. A young American couple falls into severe debt while renovating their home in London. When they discover that the tenant in the apartment below them was murdered and left $400,000 cash stashed in the ceiling, they think their problems are solved, but that's when very bad things start to happen to good people. Honestly, that sounds kind of interesting. I'll probably hold on to this one. Now, admittedly, this is one that, like, I'm going to hold on to for now, but down the line, if I don't end up watching it right away, will I end up getting rid of it? Chances are, yeah. It's kind of, like, seems a bit generic, but, hey, sounds interesting enough, so I will put that in the keep pile for now. All right, what is next? Ooh, very cool. Scott Adkins in Green Street Hooligans Underground. Back for Revenge. So, Green Street Hooligans is actually a movie that I have on my list of cheap DVDs to find. This is obviously one of the sequels. I don't know how many there were. I want to say 3, maybe? This is the third one. This is directed by James Nunn, and it's about, like, soccer hooligans, basically, or, you know, if you're not from America, football hooligans. And so I'm intrigued to see what this one is about. At least that's what I thought it was about. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a gang. An old firm leader returns to Green Street for revenge after receiving a call that his brother was killed. So maybe it's not what I thought it was. No, there's a soccer net down there. No, it's not. It's a fence. I'm an idiot. I don't know what this is about, but Green Street Hooligans is one I want. So I will hold on to this because I would like to have this series at some point to watch through it. So I'll put that in the keep pile. Oh, fantastic movie. Now, if this is in the proper aspect ratio, I am keeping Kindergarten Cop. I don't own this. Oh, man. It's full screen. That's super disappointing. That really stinks. I think I had this DVD in the... No, I didn't. I think I was going to pick up this DVD at some point, and it was also in full frame. So, that stinks. I love this movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger is great in this. This is just a fun film. I know this one... I think it was this one that just got a 4K. Or it was announced for 4K or something. So I'll probably pick that up because I really like this movie. But unfortunately, this one will go into the trade pile because it is not in the right aspect ratio. If you don't like me talking about that, I apologize, but it matters to me, so I talk about it. All right. Ooh, The Italian Job. This is one I'm fairly certain I'm just trying to see if I can see it. I don't see it. I thought I had this one on Blu-ray because this is always like $5 at Big Lots, but apparently I don't. So I will put this in the maybe pile. Because I really thought I owned this already. Maybe it's on DVD, I don't know, but I'll check. So I'll put that in the maybe pile, and then when I get another one, I will take a look and see if I actually have these in the maybe pile already. All right, so Patrick Swayze and Forrest Whitaker, Green Dragon. What is this? 1975 refugee camps were set up across the deserts of the U.S. to house an exodus of over 100,000 Vietnamese immigrants before and immediately after the fall of Saigon. So this is a war film. So Don Duong is confronted by a camp filled with despair. Patrick Swayze plays a Marine in charge of housing the refugees. until sponsors can be found to help them assimilate into American life. This is fascinating. This is another one. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Never heard of this before, but that sounds... And it's Patrick Swayze. Like, what's not to like? And Forrest Whitaker's amazing also. So, yeah. The Green Dragon is going into the keep pile. That's pretty cool. I like that. Honestly, my expectations have already kind of been, like, exceeded. That doesn't make any sense. I feel like the box has already exceeded my expectations just because these are movies that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting like the big budget Avengers movies, Iron Man, things like that. But these are actually some interesting finds here. Another James Franco movie. This is The Great Raid, another war film. Roger and Ebert give it, Ebert and Roper rather, give it 2 thumbs up. In the epic tradition of Saving Private Ryan, it's an inspirational true story of the most triumphant rescue mission in U.S. military history. Very interesting. Aw, man. So this one is full screen. So that is disappointing. Now, it doesn't say anywhere on here that it was edited to go to full screen, so maybe this one... Maybe this is a made-for-TV movie? I have no idea. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile just so I can do some research on it to see if that's the original aspect ratio or not. Probably not, but you never know. I might as well give it a look. Why not? All right, another snapper case. What the heck is this? The Great Santini. What? What is... Robert Duvall. What is this? Based on the novel by Pat Conroy, written for the screen and directed by Louis John Carlino. It, again, has been modified to fit your TV screen, so that's disappointing. But this is so weird. I've never even heard of this before. If you guys know of any of these that I've never heard of, please let me know down below. But this is another one. It specifically says it was modified to fit my TV screen, which I'm not interested in, so I will put this in the trade pile. But kind of a cool one. Never heard of it, which is always cool to learn about new movies, so that's fun. Oh, all right. Lady in the Water. M. Night Shyamalan. I actually have not seen this Shyamalan film, which is crazy. Like, I should have seen all of his filmography multiple times because I do consider him one of my favorites, but I have not gotten to Lady in the Water. Unfortunately, I do own this, but to be honest, I think this might be a condition upgrade for me because the one I have, I believe, is in an old Blockbuster box, and so I may end up holding on to this one and trading my other one away. So I'm going to put that into the maybe pile for now and just make sure it's in better shape than my other box is, because I feel like it is. All right, next up. Oh, so this is a Dollar Tree find. This is A Monstrous Holiday. Actually, this is one that I already do own, and so I will be putting that in the trade pile. All right, what is next? That's what I was hoping, was not a whole bunch of Dollar Tree stuff. So far, so good. Oh, very cool. So this is The New World, and this is the Terrence Malick film. I do own this on Blu-ray from the Criterion Collection, though. So this is another one I will trade away. And for reference, this is in what aspect? Yeah, it's in the proper aspect ratio, so that's good. But yeah, going in the trade pile either way. All right, Ava Longoria Parker, Paul Rudd and Lake Bell and Jason Biggs, Over Her Dead Body. I really like the cast on this. That's a really good cast. It does have both aspect ratios, so I mean, like, yeah, I'm intrigued by this one. Ava Longoria stars in this devilishly funny romantic comedy about holding on to the ones you love even after they're gone. I mean, yeah. Sounds interesting. Why not? I'll definitely hold on to that one. A good rom-com for the collection. All right, so I'm through one of the stacks there. Let's do that. All right. Oh, this one's actually sealed still. So let's see what this is. Another Ollie's. Oh, no, it's not Ollie's, but it is from FYE. But this, I don't know what this is. The Godfather of Green Bay. What the heck is this? I don't really recognize anybody on the front here, and it's hard to see them anyway. Struggling stand-up comedian Joe Keegan faces the audition of a lifetime. But first he must leave the big city and travel to rural Pine Lake, Wisconsin to win over a talent scout and his toughest audience yet. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. I don't recognize these people. Lauren Holly from Dumb and Dumber. Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously I recognize her. Didn't look like her at first in the front there, but yeah, that's obvious who that is. Thomas Lennon from Reno 911, which I absolutely... Oh, right there. You can't even see him, but yeah, I love him. He's great. And Tony Goldwyn from The Last Samurai, which I've not seen. So I don't know, like... I'm torn on this one. 2005. I think I'm going to put this in the trade pile. I'm just not terribly interested in it. Maybe I'm wrong, and if I am, let me know down below. I can always pull it out, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, so then we have, an Edward Burns film. I like Edward Burns. I've seen a couple of his, and I like him. And we have Matthew Lillard in this. This is The Groomsman. That is Edward Burns right there, in fact. And then, of course, where is he? There he is, Matthew Lillard. John Leguizamo in this as well. Definitely holding on to this one. This is really... Man, oh man, why would this be in 4:3 aspect ratio? That is so frustrating. That's so disappointing, because I really have been interested in watching more Edward Burns films, because I thought what I've seen from him was really well done. He is an independent filmmaker, and I reviewed one of his movies. Excuse me while I take off all these stickers. I reviewed one of his movies for this old website I wrote for, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's very much like independent cinema. And done not really in like a mumblecore style, but almost sort of leaning that way. This one doesn't look like that at all, though. And so, I'm just so disappointed that this is edited in 4:3. But again, I'm going to put this in the maybe pile just to make sure, because I am so interested in it that I don't want to just throw it to the side right away. So let me take a look at this. And actually, let me pause, because I have 5 in my maybe pile right now. So let me pause real quick and take a look at these. All right, so of these, I am getting rid of The Groomsman, The Great Raid, Italian Job, and Green Mile. So basically everything in my maybe pile is going because I already own them, or they are not in the right aspect ratio. Lady in the Water, I'm just putting this in my keep pile because I don't want to get up to go check it. I'm fairly certain that is in better shape though, so I'll just hold on to that until I'm done filming. But let's keep moving here. One of the absolute greatest films of all time, The Graduate. I love this movie. Of course, a Mike Nichols film. Just brilliant. If you've not seen it, you'd absolutely need to. I, of course, own this on the Criterion Collection Blu-ray, so that one will be traded away. Great film, though. I cannot stress enough how good that movie is. And then we have Lakeview Terrace. This is one that I actually just picked up recently from the thrift store, I think. And so I do have this in my collection already. But yeah, people have told me this is actually pretty darn good, so excited to check that out eventually. But like I said, I'm going to trade it because I already own it. And then we have Jarhead. You know what? This one, do I own this one or not? Directed by Sam Mendes. Man, I think I do, but I cannot remember without... Yeah, I do. I have the entire Jarhead series up there, so that's going to go in the trade... This feels really light. I'm just curious if anything is actually in here or not. Okay, it is. That was just weird. Anyway, moving along here. Ooh, Knockaround, guys. Vin Diesel, Seth Green, John Malkovich, and with Dennis Hopper. Why have I heard of this? I have heard of this movie. I just don't know. I can't remember anything about it, but I'm keeping it. It looks like it's a mob movie with an amazing cast, so I'm holding on to this one. I really like all of these actors in this, so that's really cool. Let me just take a look. Yep, looks like a good one here. So holding on to Knockaround, guys. That's a cool find. All right, so next up is A Knight's Tale. This was one that it took me a little while to grab, but I've walked by it multiple times, but eventually I did pick it up, so it is in my collection already. Great movie, though. Heath Ledger. What's he not good in? But yeah, that's a really fun one. And then we have, very cool. I'm fairly certain I don't own this. This is John Dies at the End. Actually, it's a Dollar Tree one, and it is brand new. Ooh, because it's a Dollar Tree one, I think maybe I do have it, since it is a Dollar Tree find. And now that I see it, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I do. So let me just vamp a little bit here if I can without dropping this and see if I have this one. And I do. So that one will be traded away, unfortunately. That, of course, based on a book series. What is next? Oh my goodness. See, this is the exact stuff I was hoping we weren't going to get here. Super Soccer Skills. Just Kicking It. That is hilarious. Of course, a soccer training video. That ship has sailed, folks. I'm going to put that into the trade pile. All right, what else do we have here? Tom Cruise in Jack Reacher. Now, this one, I don't think I have this one. And I've never seen it before. Tom Cruise, he's generally good in everything. And so, yeah, I think I'll hold on to Jack Reacher, assuming I don't have it, which I'm fairly certain I don't. But I'll put that in the keep pile for now. And then we have, oh boy, another stand-up, it looks like. Joe Coy, Don't Make Him Angry. So he's familiar. I recognize him, but I've never seen any of his stand-ups or anything, and I don't even know why I would know him. But this is a Comedy Central stand-up comedian, it looks like. I'm trying to see how long this one is, because that last one, the first one I pulled, was really short, 43 minutes. So I'll hold on to it. Why not? I don't watch a ton of stand-up, but nah, why not? I have a budding collection at this point, so might as well hold on to it. Grassroots. Oh boy, look at the sun damage on that one. That is very sun-faded. But great cast. Jason Biggs is in this. Who else? Joel David Moore, Tom Arnold, Cedric the Entertainer. Based on a true story, it follows the story of Grant, an eccentric, short-tempered, unemployed movie critic who decides to run for office in Seattle. Very interesting. I'll hold on to it. Why not? Stephen Gyllenhaal directs that one, so looks kind of fun. I don't like that it's sun damaged, but hey, for 20 cents, I can't complain too much. Ooh, The Last Days on Mars. I have seen this one, and it's not that great, unfortunately, but it is Liv Schreiber, who I really enjoy. And it's sci-fi horror, which is cool. I don't love it, and that's disappointing. But I don't think I own this one. And so because of that, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna check real quick. All right, I totally forgot that I already own this one. I really didn't think I did, but apparently I got it from my buddy. So this one I do own. Like I said, not my favorite movie at all, but I would have kept it if I didn't already own it. So there's that. Ooh, Last Chance Harvey, Dustin Hoffman and Emma Thompson. It's about first loves, last chances, and everything in between. So I mean, I was just talking about how great The Graduate is, and this has Dustin Hoffman in it as well. I don't know if I would actually sit down and watch this, so I'm going to put it in the trade pile for now. Let me know if I'm wrong and I should keep it. That's one I could see coming out if you guys recommend it, but we'll see. That'll go to trade for now. And then we have, well, what the heck do we have here? Lantana? 2 big thumbs up from Ebert and Roper. Jeffrey Rush is in this. I don't even know what this is. Everyone has something to hide. A woman disappears. Police detective, consumed with guilt about cheating on his wife, becomes embroiled in the missing persons investigation. Very interesting. So it is a 2 thumbs up movie from Ebert and Roper, directed by Ray Lawrence. It's supposed to have a great cast, according to that front poll quote down here. I don't know. Again, I've never even heard of this. I know nothing about this. I'm going to keep it. Let me know down below. Maybe it's garbage. If so, let me know that, please. I can just get rid of it. But interesting enough. All right, what is next? Ooh, Jonah Hex. Do I own it? I don't know. It is the rental copy, so that means that there's just going to be no special features on it at all. Directed by Jimmy Hayward. I've always wanted to see this. I just never have. And because I really love the cast. I mean, Megan Fox, absolutely love Megan Fox. So I'm going to put this in the keep pile, and my next pause, I will just double check that I don't own it, because I really don't think I do, but we'll see. I tend to not have any idea when it comes to that. All right, and then we have To Joey with Love. Are these people on TV? They look very familiar. Yeah, duo Joey and Rory. They're singers? I don't even know. Okay, this is absolutely not something for me. That'll go into the trade pile. They looked familiar, though. Anyway, moving along here. Ooh, something that is for me. Land of the Dead, but I do own this one already. Ooh, actually, you know what? This actually... Oh, no. I'm sorry. I own this on HD DVD, but I also own the Scream Factory edition. So I'm sure all the bonus features are already on here. You know, already on that Scream Factory edition. But yeah, pretty cool anyway. Land of the Dead. Underrated as far as I'm concerned. I really enjoy that one. And then we have The Holiday. Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, and Jack Black. Oh boy, this is another one. Like, I really like that cast, but am I gonna sit down with my thousands of options? Am I gonna sit down and pull up The Holiday? Probably not. Would my wife like this? Yeah, probably. But the chances of her walking down and grabbing something from my physical media collection are damn near non-existent. And so I just don't I don't think there's a good reason to keep it. Again, let me know. I want to put it in the trade pile. Let me know if it's amazing. Then I'll hold on to it. But I don't think I would watch it if otherwise. Oh boy. Yoga Meltdown. Oy, no thank you. Absolutely getting rid of that one. No thanks there. All right. Ladder 49. I do own this one already, so that'll go into the trade pile. But Joaquin Phoenix, so of course I have that one, part of my Joaquin Phoenix collection. Oh my goodness, this is so disappointing. Why? Full screen, why? I've wanted to see this one for a very long time. It's always sounded interesting. It is a rom-com, but it's like a time-traveling rom-com. This is The Lake House. I love Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, so like I'm sure it's a great movie, but it's full screen, so clearly I'm not keeping it, which, so disappointing. Oh, they lied. Land of the Dead. That, folks, is a duplicate. Yep. Well, their box says no duplicates, so that's a disappointment. But hopefully there's more than 50, so then it's not so bad. No duplicates, and another one. Fortunately, this is the widescreen edition, so this is a duplicate I'm not going to get too upset about. I'm very happy about that, so that's great. Absolutely holding on to that one. I just talked about it, so why not? But man, 2 duplicates back to back. That's really disappointing. Oh, all right. Laugh-A-Palooza 2, America's Urban International Comedy Arts Festival. So okay, Mike Epps is in this. Jamie Foxx presents. David Alan Grier. And I don't recognize anybody else on the back of this one. Do I keep it for my comedy collection? Man, I don't know. It's only 48 minutes, and it has multiple comics with it. I think I'd probably just trade that one away. I don't think I need that one. I don't recognize anybody on there at all other than David Alan Grier, so we'll move that one aside. The Hangover. See, these are the types of movies I was expecting to get in there, but I do own that one on Blu-ray. Great movie, obviously, hilarious, but I own that one, so that'll be traded away. Ooh, and then we have Hancock, the 1-disc unrated edition. What a weird, like, flex on the top of your case there. But Hancock I do own already, so that'll be traded away. My trade pile is quite large, which is exactly what I expected. Hairspray, another one. I actually got this in the Second and Charles blind box. I do own that one. Another great movie, but I own it, so that'll be traded. Jerry Maguire. Okay, so here is one that I genuinely don't know if I own or not. So I'm going to pause for a second and see. This is one that my parents used to watch when I was much younger, and I never sat down myself and watched it. So let me pause a second and see if I own this already. So I didn't own Jerry Maguire, and I don't own Jonah Hex either, so I'm going to hold on to both of those. So we are coming down to the... Ooh, as I drop everything. Coming down to the nitty-gritty. Oh, no, there's a little bit more than I thought. So let's do these first. All right, what is up here? Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? Doesn't even matter. I don't remember if I own this one or not, but as it says on the top there, trade me away, so I will trade that away. Oh, gross. An old family video case. I'm not keeping it. Yexi? I don't know. Not keeping that one. That's very nostalgic though. Then we have Just Married. I love this cast. Brittany Murphy and Ashton Kutcher. I've not seen this. I don't own it. I'm keeping it. That's cool. That's a cool one. I love them, and I've always been interested in that movie. All right. Oh, the good... Oh, my God. Oh, so disappointing. As you can see on the top there, it's the Trade Me banner. This is one I would definitely keep, because I've always been intrigued by this one. But unfortunately, I will not be. So the Good Shepherd gets traded away. All right, Juno, a classic. I love this movie. It is so good. The music in this, phenomenal. I do own this one already. Actually, I think I only own it on, you know what? Now that I say that, I'm fairly certain I own that on DVD. Yeah, I do own it. Is it DVD or Blu-ray? Because this is one where, like, I need to upgrade. I just haven't done it yet. And so I'm not sure. Well, I don't know what's going on with my app, but I do own it. I do see it in there. So I'm not sure if it's Blu-ray or DVD. What the heck is this? Okay, first off, that's why I'm like, what is this? Happy. The ultimate movie about human beings at their best. I have no idea what this is. Is this a documentary? Takes us on a journey from the swamps of Louisiana to the slums of Kolkata in search of what really makes people happy. Yeah, it looks like it's a documentary. Honestly, I don't see myself watching that. I'm going to put that one in the trade pile. Oh, I just hope the trade pile doesn't fall over. That's my next concern here. Ooh, very cool. Gorky Park, yes. And it is in the proper aspect ratio. William Hurt, directed by who? Michael Apted. This is one that I forget. Maybe it's Kino. Is it Kino? I don't remember. Somebody released this on Blu-ray, and because of that, I was intrigued by it, but I've never seen it. So 100% keeping that one. That's a really good one for the collection. Gorky Park. That's awesome. All right, what is next? Oh my God. Oh no, this is Laugh-A-Palooza Volume 1, but I'll trade that one since I'm trading Volume 2. All right, coming down 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 left to go, it looks like. So let me start with this one. Music and lyrics. I actually just traded, or I put it in my box to trade, the one I had, because I just wasn't going to watch it. So I'll put that in the trade pile. Monsters Ball. All right. This is intriguing to me. I don't remember if I own this one. I'm trying to see. Okay. So it's one I could keep if I don't already own it, but I really I'm not 100% positive. Let me pull it up here really fast, if I can do it really fast anyway, and see if I own this one already. I do not. So I'm keeping Monsters Ball. Great cast on this too. Heath Ledger, Halle Berry, Billy Bob Thornton. I've always heard really great things about this. So yeah, happy to have that one. Does this have that infamous Halle Berry scene in it? I think you'd know what I'm talking about if it does. Maybe that's Swordfish. That might be Swordfish that I'm thinking of. Anyway, moving along. Oh, okay. I don't own this, and I'll probably keep it. This is Mr. Popper's Penguins. And the only reason I'm intrigued is, one, because my daughter will probably have a great time with this, and two, it's Jim Carrey. So, like, it's probably not terrible. So we'll see. Like I said, my daughter will like it, if nothing else. So I'll hold on to Mr. Popper's Penguins. Looks like a cute one. All right, 2 left. That one has a slipcover, so I'll do that one last. All right, Orange County. I don't think I own this one. Another one. I remember when this came out, 2002. Yeah, so it was while I was in high school, but we never went to go see it. So definitely holding on to this. This was like Jack Black when he was really popular. I just didn't see this one. So yeah, very much. I mean, Jack Black's still pretty popular, but you know what I mean. So holding on to Orange. Is anything in here? Yeah, it's in there. Okay. So holding on to Orange County. That's a good one. All right. Last one here, and then I will pause and I'll do some math on this to see what everything turned out. All right. What do we have? Oh, and it's a dud. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Great movie. Excellent film. I have a great time with this, but you can see at the top there why I'm getting rid of it, and I already own this one because, like I said, I like this one. It's a really good movie. So let me just double check here in this box. That is everything. So let me pause to wrap things up here and kind of go over my stats for box number 1 from Media Reload.
Will be right back.
All right, so I have gone through these stats here. I went through my stack of keeps one more time just to see, do I really want to keep all these or what? I decided to take out a couple that I said I was going to keep, specifically the stand-up ones. I don't watch them. I don't need them. So that said, in total, there were a whopping 59 DVDs, which is pretty darn good because they only promised 50 or more. So they did the or more, which is great. And then on top of that, though they said there would be no duplicates, there were 2 duplicates. So that's disappointing. One of them worked out in our favor, it being the proper aspect ratio, where the other one was not, but the other one was just Land of the Dead, and it was correct either way. So that was a little bit disappointing, but not the end of the world. Even if you take those 2 out, and you take out the one that didn't come with a DVD case, it was just like a loose disc inside a family video box, you still have more than they promised. So I don't mind that at all. Then that means in total, over here, I have kept 18 for my collection, and you can see them all here. So pretty good ones. I like what I ended up keeping. That's pretty darn good. A couple of them for my daughter, which is always a good thing. And that means that of the 59, I kept 18. So that means that 30.5% of this box I am keeping. And then of the 59, 41 of them will be traded away, making a total of 69.5%. So that's pretty darn good. Now, I won't be able to get anything for a couple of them just because they are, like that Land of the Dead didn't really have a case with it. Either did the one from Family Video. So if you take those two out of it, out of what I should get from, if I were to take these two wherever, like Disc Replay, for example, and get if I get 20 cents an item, that would leave like 39 of them. So I'd get back somewhere around $7, right? 7 something, maybe. I don't know. My math is terrible. You know what the right number is. So not too bad. Oh, that was the other number I wanted to give you guys. So that means, because there is 59, that means that I only spent about 17 cents per DVD. So even better than what I initially thought at 20 cents, which is really cool. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. 18 out of a box of 59 doesn't sound like a lot, but for a collection of my size and my interests, that's really not too bad. Very excited for box number 2, which I should have in the coming days, weeks, I don't know, sometime soon here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And if you did, let me know down below by leaving a comment. Tell me if there was any movies that I'm getting rid of that you think, man, you need that in your collection. You have to watch that movie. Let me know down below. If there's anything I'm keeping that is just atrocious, let me know that as well. And let me know anything else down below. Do you like these like blind boxes that I do? If so, I'd be happy to do more of them. I can run up to Media Reload and buy the rest of them because they're so cheap. Like, it's a really good deal. But let me know what you guys think about this and anything else down in the comments below. I appreciate any and all support down there. So thanks so much for that. But as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, please hit that like button down below. That engagement really does help me out. And like I always say, I don't just talk movies. I talk all things media. Books, movies, video games, graphic novels, manga. If it's media related, I'm interested in it. And if you are too, you might consider subscribing. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for today. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I want to encourage you to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.